I need a little time to work it out. So normally we have time, okay? Time tells us loads about time because it doesn't exist. Or does it? But I've been writing loads about time, about loads of different things. Normally when I start to write, it's the keys to opportunity of listening to yourself. So listen, that might be something that you need to do, is to listen to your vibration, to listen to yourself, okay? Opportunities in life. But anyway, let's see. So I will give some of that information out at some point. But anyway, the first house, an opportunity, there it stands. There it stands, because I'm still standing after all this time. So time. So that might be a song for you, but an opportunity in life presents itself as a gift. As a gift, pretty much. It's an opportunity. Someone could be giving you a gift, or you're wanting to receive or give. But this can be over giving or over receiving. Like it's an opportunity that can be taken or it can be missed. Okay, but everything always presents itself as itself in life. Everything, because we're all cut from the same cloth. So this can be self-love also. Okay, but this is also like an overflowing of emotion that's being given or taken or missed, or given to you, or it's coming in. But this is the outer environment of what you've manifested within a period of time, is to actually talk about love, is to feel love, is to either feel love within yourself or to actually give it to somebody else as an opportunity of, well, do you want to take my cup of love, or are you offering me it, or shall we talk about it? Okay, this is the outer environment. So the outer environment is love. It's all about love, right? That's what we're here for. So there you go. Freedom. Cause I'm free to do what I want any old time. Okay, so this is the second house. The second house, how they see you or you see them. So this can be wanting a new start. Okay, so if you are interested, I forgot to say that this is the Tower of New Vision. Okay, so you have to use your clairvoyant abilities pretty much. Okay, and I have been channeling, I love these cards, I've been channeling loads of stuff through them, but that's what the deck's called if you want it. But this is like also trying to avoid a tower moment, okay, because there's the tower also, but it's also like, well, I'm willing because I want to be free, okay, any old time, any old time after time, universal energy, okay, so it's like, well, I want freedom, I want free love, I don't want to be in anything that's trapping, I want an opportunity of where someone's going to offer me something, they're going to offer me freedom of love, they're not controlling. I actually don't want to be controlled. I actually want to be loved. I want love. I want to give love and I want to receive love. This is how they see you. They can also see you as someone that's wanting to take a journey with them. Okay, this is like, I need to come and see you, or I want you to come and see me, or I actually want to be free. I want to karmically be free. Okay, I need release. I need an opportunity in life that's going to present itself to me as something that's fulfilling, okay, not dangerous, not where I'm going to be heading in towards tower moments after. And trust me, I've got so much Aquarius in my chart, it's unreal. It's Mercury and Venus, and also in the 4th house. And there's a Pisces, you know, in Vedic astrology, I'm actually an Aquarian sun sign. But this is like freedom. This is like exploring the universe. This is exploring yourself. You could be exploring yourselves. Okay, but this is the explorer, the person that pretty much takes lead also in certain things and aspects of life. Okay, but it's also someone that wants an opportunity with you of something more freeing, more relaxing, more of a relaxing energy. Okay, so then we go on to the 3rd house of how you're communicating and also family. Okay, so this is what I normally see as 7 and 2, or 8 and 2, 7 and 2, 7 and 8, sorry, 7 and 8. Because I've been watching Sense8. I don't know if ever you have seen that on Netflix, Sense8. Okay, how people are connected to one another, and there are loads of people that were set in families, pretty much. So it's soul groups of family, okay, as Sense8s. But this is because it's like around universal energy of 8. 7 aligns you with making decisions and checks and balances of. All 7s talk about checks and balances of where am I mentally, physically, emotionally, and on a mundane level. Checks and balances of waiting, not waiting, giving and taking and receiving and making choices and options, okay, of high vibration and low vibration, okay. So when you're connected with 7 of yourself and then also 8, you have pretty much the keys to life because you have the keys to listening to yourself, okay, of what I want and what they want. So you pretty much have to be in alignment with the person that you're in alignment with. You both have to want, in life, general, everything, you have to be in alignment with what you're doing. If you hate the person, then what are you with them with? What are you with them for? Okay, if you hate what you're doing, then you'll be very stressful and out of balance of where you're constantly trying to make decisions of whether it is that you want something more freeing. Okay, so if it's to do with work, because this is a pentacle card as well, I either want to be free or I want something that's more stable. Okay, so if it's to do with work, okay, I could be concentrated on balancing out my checkbook, balancing out, like, do I want like something more freeing at work, or do I want like love? Like, love is pretty much everything. When you're in alignment with love, you're in alignment with the universe, so you're in alignment with yourself, so you're in alignment with your partner. Okay, so it could be a working relationship, or it could be a working relationship that you have that is out of balance, where you want something to move, you want to move in a new direction that could be completely and utterly, where you want something freeing, something more freeing, or it can be within the same kind of project. This is also like a project because I do work, finances, career, everything, okay, through these cards. I want something more freeing where I'm more balanced of my checkbook. So where I am at the moment might be where the people of a low vibration that are making decisions over me, or I'm making a decision to actually move on to something of a higher position, something that's more freeing. Okay, it could be tarot cards, it could be anything at work where I'm literally trying to make a decision. If it's to do with love, I'm trying to make a decision. I'm trying to become more in alignment with my person that I am interconnected with within 8, which is soulmate energy to me with this card very much, because it's 8 and 7. You know, I pick it up as 7 because it's everybody, yourself. There's only one person in this card that makes a decision, okay? But when you're interconnected with someone else also, you both think about one another and you're both planning and making a decision on freeing love and something that's more like not controlling. How you're communicating is that you're trying to become in alignment with what it is that your partner wants. Do you want this? Do you want that? Do you want my love, or do you want to be free? Do you want to be free karmically? Okay, because it's karma is a chain of 8, always. Yeah, the wheel of fortune connects itself to karma and dharma. But either way, whether you look at karma or dharma, it's still freeing. It's still freeing because you learn. You either learn the hard way or the good way. But either way, you learn. Okay, pretty much of 8 and 7. Okay, because you learn about yourself. That's why I pick it up as 7 and 8. Okay, so you want something more freeing, but then it also comes down to action, because there's no action at the moment. Okay, because to manifest things into life, you have to listen. You know, if you are clairvoyant and gifted, write that shit down. I do, okay, and I keep it under lock and key. Keep it. That's what I'm going to tell people. I've wrote so much about your energy. Knowing yourself is the most important thing ever. But I will do a video about that, and it's called The Shopkeeper and the Timekeeper. It relate a lot to the Matrix also. But something freeing, something less, something more balanced. So let's go on anyway. So the 4th house. So yeah, so you've got earth sign energy. Okay, so these can be vice versa. Also, this can be you or them or both, or you're mirroring, because this is mirroring. Okay, this is becoming in alignment with the person or the thing or the job or the energy. It's all universal, so everything counts as 1. Okay, 7, meaning yourself. So because you have 0 and 1, like an opportunity. Okay, so you're in alignment really with. So if it's to do with work, do I want to be free, where I'm going to make a decision over I want something freeing, more freeing, and I'm not really in alignment with where I'm working, so I need to make a decision over, do I continue to do the same thing, okay, or do I have a new project of where I can implement things? Depends on what else comes out through the card, okay. But I am definitely walking into making a decision, and it could be about a water sign. Anybody really, can be Gemini, and that I think is the full, but anybody, earth sign, and then earth sign also, okay. But also like or you can have this in the chart, or they do, but it's like commitment. It's like, if it's work, do I want something that's going to give me more stability, or the person, are they going to give me more stability? Are they going to give me what they want, like a commitment, someone that's committed and grounded? Also feminine energy, okay? Feminine, the receiver, the one that receives the energy of, well, I really want something that's more grounded and stable. So my offer of an opportunity is where I can offer you love, but I can also offer you something to do with money. I can offer you commitment. I can offer you marriage. I can offer you a partnership. I can offer you a relationship. I can offer you something that's grounded and stable, okay? But do you want to take that opportunity in life? So this is where you start to think, contemplate, okay? But it depends on what you start to manifest. Depends on what you start to manifest, but at the moment it's looking really good. But there are two sides to a coin and two sides to karma and dharma. Something freeing or commitment. Something freeing where I'm just going to completely throw caution to the wind and could be foolish, depends, okay? Could be foolish in this deck. This person could be heading towards a tower moment. Could be heading towards a tower moment because I'm not thinking. I'm not thinking clearly. Okay, can be. It really does depend with this deck. Because I clarify it with this same deck, trust me. Things come out. Things come out the closet. Some of you could be coming out the closet. But because you've got something free, something grounded, stable, where someone is very good with career and finances and money, but also wants a commitment. Someone that actually stares into, like, well, I want something like grounded and stable, something that's locked in and grounded. The other side of this is like the Hierophant of where people are begging also, like begging. Didn't pick that up. It's like the Hierophant of where they're begging Jesus there. Okay, it looks like that. But it looks like the Hierophant of where someone's begging for money also. Could be. This is this deck. It doesn't have to be. But like maybe attention or something. Maybe. I don't know why I'm picking that up. I want something more grounded and stable, but I'm trying to make a decision. I'm trying to make a decision. So let's go. Let's go to, well, so there you go. Being victorious. Being victorious. So this is the 5th house of the expression and the passion and the drama and also the karma, really. So this is how you express yourself passionately. So this is how I do it. I just constantly move forward, always. But this is also like ego. It's like breaking down of the ego. It can also be egocentric or egotistical, or it cannot be. It can just be that I just literally want to move forward with an earth sign or a fire sign, or or a water sign, or anybody. But this is also being victory over your clients, or it can be like being what was the word I was picking up? Like over your victors, people over your victors of where it's kind of like, well, I'm just going to move forward regardless anyway. Whether I have hecklers and people that are constantly watching me, I am not going to be egocentric or egotistical. I have to move forward in that direction anyway, which is towards an earth sign, fire sign, or any sign really. But this is like I need to be victorious in something that's more grounded and stable. I need to make a decision now. You know, I need to really think about something that's freeing, but also something that's grounded, stable, committed, where I can be victorious in that way, you know, in that way. So let's have a look at your overall energy. You had 2 cards, okay, because I picked them from the bottom of the deck and they just kind of come out. So you also have balance. Again, you have Sagittarian energy, so you have balance, or it could be a water sign. I'll pick it up very much in this because this is like Jupiter, which is the ancient ruler of Pisces, but it's Sagittarius, the ruling planet, Jupiter. So it's like, it's also like turning your back on, also like making decisions, but it's very much decision making. It's because you're both like, you've got Pisces energy, which is to do with love and deep emotions and feelings. It can be Cancer or Pisces, Cancer, Pisces or Scorpio, but I normally pick the Queen of Cups up as the feminine energy, so it's more or less Pisces really. But you have 2 feminine energies, you have 2 queens, so that's what I said. Some of you could be coming out the closet. Yep, sorry, I don't mean to put that derogatively. I mean, like, you could be in some kind of same sex thing. Because you have 2 queens, because you have two receivers of freedom, of where you're both in alignment. Really, this is kind of like sort of saying you're both gifted. You're both gifted of spiritual in alignment. You're both in alignment at this time. This is like finding balance, but it's saying as an overall energy that you have found it. This is like twin flame soulmate energy also, like you have found it. you have like victory, you have that forward movement of sorry, my dog is going ballistic as normal, but you have victory that you can have with somebody, which can be a Pisces or an earth sign, Sagittarius, but water, fire and air, not air, you're an air sign, but water and fire at the moment, and earth. Water, fire and earth. Can be air, because this can be in Gemini, so it can be like air sign, okay? But who knows? But you're in alignment with truth of love. Well, I want love. Do you want love? Yeah. Well, I want like something where we can both build something together that's grounded and stable. Do you want that? Yeah. So there's the opportunity that presents itself as itself. So this is like talking about making that decision of, well, do we go forward on this project? Do I go forward on this project singly? Or do I, because this can be like independent also, the Fool, of like wanting to be free, but it's also I want something grounded and stable. So it's like also having being victorious with the person that you're in contact with. Like this is, because this is soulmate reflection. There's a lot of reflection of where spirit is kind of saying, yes, this is the opportunity that presented itself over manifesting, because this is what you manifested through karma. So it's like a reward of an opportunity. It's like, well, there you go. You want this person? Well, there you go. So then you need to talk and balance things out, you know, because there's no like, well, there is expression, but it's more, this can also mean thinking, because it's making a decision. So if you're not in communication, you're thinking about it as they're thinking about it, and you're mirroring also, because you've got two feminine energies of receiving, meaning that you can definitely go forward on this project. You can definitely go, it's like a yes. It's like a yes. You know, this is temperance, so it means that it's divinely guided also. It doesn't have to be Sagittarius as an advice also. It just means that it's divinely guided by spirit, you know, spirit. Archangels, you know, Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel of healing energy, okay, healing energy. And then you have also Archangel Michael, really, through universal energy, but yourself, really, so the Akasha. So you're gifted of understanding about balance, universal balance. That's a really good reading, to be honest, so far. Okay, so I know a lot of you don't like this and go, oh, I don't want to know about Vimeo. But Vimeo, you know, we have to earn money to do this, because we're giving you, well, I give you and other people give you the keys to everything, okay? So I've lowered the price to $2, so everybody has a chance to watch it. Now, when I go into these cards, it gives me the whole picture of the whole story of work, career, finances, family, drama, and karma, sometimes past life stuff, okay? Where I really start to channel. And it's $2. It's the price of a pint of milk. Or £1.25 if you look at it as Great British Sterling, okay? But that should hopefully give everybody, there is still a buy all option, but I have changed it and I'm changing things up. I'm changing things up and I'm being more freeing, okay? So this is me also given opportunity to create balance and some kind of order. But I am also going to do, if you're interested in water sign, air sign, fire sign, all that kind of stuff, earth sign, like general readings. But if you want a personal reading, I've changed the prices also. I can do your reading just like this one for a whole month or just over extended period, where it will involve a month or just over that, and it will be just the same as this basically, okay? And it will involve your family, your partner, what you want to know about, okay? Just a few questions, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, you and your partner, okay? For £25, okay? And that will give you a whole reading for over a month of what's going to be coming up for you. The ones that I have done have been absolutely spot on for the people, they have. So that's down to individual choice, but that is an option of what I'm doing for the moment. So if you want a personal reading, everything's in the description along with this, and it'll be in your monthly, and it's $2, okay? I will also ask the question of how does the other person, what is going on in their life? What's going on with the other person in their life? That should give you some clarification of what they're doing. Also, how they think and how they feel about you, okay? And there's another question that I ask of how are they seeing the situation? How do they feel it? Like, it'll all come out because I use the same deck. So how it comes across as what they're thinking, what they're feeling, what they're up to, what they're doing, and how do they see the whole situation. And then it kind of also breaks it down into where you can hopefully figure out this story as well as when it comes out through there. But that's all offered to you for about a 30 to 40 minute reading, and it's $2. Okay, it's a deal. It's a steal. In fact, you know what, Nick? Fuck it, I'll keep it. Right. So it's there, Aquarius. But I do have a few family things that have been going on. So yeah, I'm kind of dealing with that, and I'm dealing with everything. But we have to move forward. Okay. So thank you all so much for your kind support, your likes, shares, everything else that you give to me. And I hope to see you over on Vimeo. Okay? All right, guys. Peace.